Hey there, thanks for joining us here on 13 News at noon. I'm Dustin Grove in for Matthew Foltz. We're learning more today about a police chase that ended with an officer-involved shooting in Southport. Let's take you to the scene here. It happened overnight near Madison Avenue and Stop 11 Road. Police say they tried to stop a car near the Berkeley Commons apartment complex, but the driver got out and ran off. During that pursuit, investigators say the suspect and police exchanged gunfire. The suspect was hit and taken to the hospital, but is expected to survive. We've also been told the suspect is in police custody. No officers were hurt. Right now, we're also working to learn more about a police shooting on the east side. Officers say they believe that one began as a carjacking. So this was the scene Sunday on North Keeling Avenue near 10th and Sherman. Metro Police say officers were investigating another case in the area when an SUV pulled up and stopped. A woman got out, told officers she was being held at gunpoint by a man in the car. She said the man jumped into her SUV, pointed a gun at her, and then told her to drive around the neighborhood. IMPD says when they told him to get out, he pointed a gun at them and officers shot him. The officer also used a taser on that suspect, who we're told is now in critical condition.
Because there's no way in my mind that this could have been prevented other than the person not forcefully taking and kidnapping a woman, forcing her to drive around while a gun was pointed to her head. So if anybody has a solution to that would have prevented that, I'm all ears.
That's IMPD Chief Chris Bailey there, saying the woman who was carjacked, of course, is very shaken up, but otherwise expected to be okay. No officers were hurt in that incident either. As we continue to learn more in both of these police shootings, we'll be sure and update you on the air here and online at WTHR.com. We now know the name of a young man killed in another shooting on Indy's east side. It happened on Brookside Avenue near Massachusetts Avenue and Rural Street. When officers got to that scene, they found 24-year-old Christian Raven Holly dead in an alley. Investigators tell us they're still working to find out what happened there.
So it's very early on in the investigation, but so far we haven't found anyone that saw anything, and we have not had any other phone calls other than the initial phone call of someone calling in saying they saw somebody down in the alley.
Right now, police want anyone with information on that case to call them, or you can call Crime Stoppers. All right, at just about 12:03 on this Monday afternoon, let's take a live look outside. Clear skies and the sun's peeking out there. Sean, Ash, started out pretty chilly, but boy, we're on our way to some record warmth this week.
We're going to come real close, partner. Tomorrow and Wednesday, it comes with 30+ mile-per-hour gusts. Ooh. And wouldn't you know it, the wettest day of the month perhaps could happen on Halloween. But come on. But hang tight.
All right.
It could move out just in time for trick-or-treating.
So you're telling us
there's a chance. Yes, always a chance, buddy. Yeah, we've got much to discuss. Let's start with today's weather first. And I don't know about you, but boy, that weather this weekend was just perfection in my book here for autumn. We've got a little bit of mid-high level cloud cover that's going to filter the sun, but not slow us down from warming up. We hit 61 officially in Indy yesterday. We're already at 58 today, 63 in Shelbyville. Take those numbers, compare them to yesterday at this time, and roughly 5 to 10 degrees warmer. That will put us close to 70 degrees, if not a little bit warmer than that this afternoon, as the breeze starts to shift to the south. 10 to 15, gust might get over 20 at times. But the real wind will come in for tomorrow, and it will come in from the south and southwest, anywhere from 30 to possibly over 40 miles per hour. So 71's our forecast high today, and then we'll start to see the warmth really ramp up for tomorrow. How close we'll be to record highs, and that latest Halloween forecast all ahead in a few minutes.
All right, Sean, see you then. Thank you. Want to get to the latest now on that massive fire over the weekend that destroyed an apartment building downtown and left dozens of veterans without a place to live. Our Marita Silva was there and spoke with those men and women forced out of their homes in the middle of the night.
24 hours after fire devastated this facility that helps and houses homeless veterans, we know everyone inside when it broke out is safe and accounted for. All 48 veterans, including Jeff Smith. His emotional support dog, Rex, saved him from the flames.
My dog kept nudging me on my arm, and I didn't know what was wrong. I thought he was ready to go for a walk, and I smelled smoke, and I seen a little bit of smoke in the window. I looked out my window. I seen flames come 6 feet off the top of the roof. I grabbed my dog and I said, it's time to go. I left everything in that apartment. I have got nothing but me, my dog, and my clothes. But thank God I'm alive.
The apartments where the fire started at 9th and Pennsylvania Streets now have catastrophic damage. The fire burned for hours. It took 100 firefighters to put it out. Now, there are burned out holes in the roof and the walls. The inside is destroyed. HVAF transitional housing is meant for veterans and their families to get back on their feet.
We've all been homeless before, so at least we know what's going on there.
Now, those vets are in hotels across the city. On Sunday, fire crews started working to find the cause of this fire. The Indianapolis Fire Department, the State Fire Marshal, and the ATF all investigating. The HVAF hopes to rebuild and recover and keep providing crucial services to those who fought for our country and need some help here at home.
This place helps us homeless vets that doesn't have a place to live, so they give us a place to get a job, get our lives together, then help us look for a house or an apartment to live in. That was the whole goal of what this place did. They helped serve us vets.
And as Marina mentioned, all 51 residents have been located. Thankfully, everybody survived, but 3 people were taken to the hospital with minor injuries. Investigators are still looking into what caused it, and an Amazon wish list has been set up with a link to donate. We have all that information posted for you right now. You can find it online at WTHR.com. New information this afternoon about a condo fire on the west side of Indianapolis. This happened around 10:30 last night. Wayne Township Fire shared this video of crews working to put that fire out along Still Meadow Drive. This is over at the Country Village condominiums. They tell us it took crews a little over half an hour to bring that fire under control. We know 2 people were hurt. 1 went to the hospital, the other treated at the scene. The cause of that fire is also still under investigation. Testimony resumes today in the Delphi murders trial, and this also marks 2 years since prosecutors charged Richard Allen in the murders of Abby Williams and Libby German. Last week, one of the lead investigators talked about the first interview with Allen after his arrest. Also, defense attorney Andrew Baldwin asked to be able to show the jury video from Allen's 2 interviews with police. That'll happen sometime this week. Of course, we'll have much more for you. We'll have updates for you starting this afternoon here on 13 News beginning at 4. Don't forget, every weeknight we are breaking down what happens in court on our Delphi Debrief. Our reporters in Delphi and our legal analyst do a deep dive on this case, and you can watch that on our WTHR Plus streaming app. It is a free download for you on Apple TV, Amazon Fire Stick, and Roku.